Welcome back, gamers. This is Deeds, and we're going over Paragon boards in this hot Diablo 4 video. Let's get into it. So, the game doesn't necessarily do its due diligence in introducing you to Paragon boards and how they work. It's pretty convoluted, could be very confusing, can be very overwhelming. So I just wanted to make a short video on how to approach your Paragon board. So Paragon boards are unlocked at level 50. This is very important for World Tier 3 when you're getting into World Tier 3, and then even more important when you're into World Tier 4. Crucial in endgame, absolutely crucial in endgame. They provide huge power boost, and what's good about Paragon boards is that it's guaranteed power, right? You're just leveling up, you pick your nodes, power up, makes you stronger. You're not at the mercy of RNG. You don't have to wait for an armor drop or a weapon drop. All right, so you can mold and shape your character in the skills you're trying to use, the gameplay you're trying to get out of with your character. Paragon boards are made up of nodes. So you have your normal nodes, your magic nodes, rare nodes, and legendary nodes. Also, glyphs are something that are incorporated into Paragon boards as well. Once you hit level 50, you'll see you'll have these 3 indicators within your experience bar. So every time you hit one of these, what's the word? So every time you hit one of these milestones, you can get 1 Paragon point. So within your level bracket, you're gonna get 3 Paragon points, and then once you complete your level, you'll get a 4th. Also, your renown will provide you 4 Paragon points per area. So you have 5 areas, 4 times 5, extra 20 Paragon points. That's huge. So doing your renown is very important. Once I hit World Tier 4, that's something that I did focus on, was gaining my renown, getting it up in each area. I didn't fully complete each area. I still have a little bit left to go. Most of my renown is within the last 2 spaces where I'll get obols, Paragon points. So that's something I'm working on. That's something you should probably work on if you're considering maxing out your Paragon board, which totally should. Get every benefit, squeeze all the juice out that you can. All right, so you hit level 50, and then you can go through your experience bar, get all your Paragon points. It's 4 per level. So you go to your skills, go to your Paragon board, and as I was talking about, you have your normal nodes, which are just plus the main stat. So depending on your character, whatever your main stat is, that will increase your damage. Those are the nodes that you want to hit. So I'm a rogue. Dexterity is my main stat that I benefit the most from for damage. Very important. So then you want to try and hit all the dex nodes or all strength nodes, all the willpower or intelligence nodes that you can for your class. And then you'll come to magic nodes, which provide certain kind of buff. This is plus 5% to damage. Something like this is plus to max life. This small utility nodes as you're making your way through. And then you get to rare nodes, which provide really big buffs for you. This is 20% damage, also provides 4% to maximum life. You have to hit a certain requirement for main stat when you're trying to hit these. So on your character, I have 320 intelligence. This you'll need like 160. So I'm well beyond that. You'll be around that area, or even well beyond that once you hit level 50 and you're actually getting into your board. So you make your way through your nodes, and then you're going to find a glyph socket, where, as you can see here, this is all your glyphs that you get. You get these from Nightmare Dungeons. So Nightmare Dungeons are an intricate part in leveling up your Paragon board and leveling up your glyphs, because level up your glyphs, put them in your Paragon board gets stronger. Now what this does, this provides a benefit to all the nodes that are in this radius. So as you can see, for every 5 decks purchased within range, you deal 2.4% increased physical damage. And then as you level up your node, see up here in the green, oh, I can't really move my mouse, but up here in the green, every time you level up your node, that's going to get stronger. And then when you level up your node, that's going to make you stronger. And then once you finish your first board, this is where it gets tricky. And I don't know if I necessarily messed up, but there are certain boards that I think, in my opinion, are better to go with first. Anything that helps your character directly, not necessarily build specific, because when you enter World Tier 3, yes, you are looking for a certain build, but you may not want to be locked in for that build. You know, you're still going to have to get Ancestrals once you hit World Tier 4, and your build might drastically change. It might change a little bit. I mean, at that point, you really should have an idea of what your build wants to be. So, show you. I already attached a board, but I'll show you what I mean. You have your initial board, and then you have 7 other boards, which provide huge benefits. It'll go through pretty much every type of like build style and play style that you have. So each Paragon board does something specific, and it has really good legendary and rare nodes that are going to make your character even stronger. So it'll show you board selection. I already have 2 boards down, so this says, you know, 1 out of 6. I have 6 left. But you can see Eldritch Bounty, the legendary node. When you attack with an imbued skill, you gain 20% resistance and 20% times increased damage for that imbuement's element for 6 seconds. And then it shows you all the rare nodes. So you have a plus 10 dex and plus 15% imbued skill damage, you know, potion healing, damage taken, imbuement skill cooldown reduction, max life, non-physical damage. So it really plays into skills you want to use, the playstyle you're going for. You're going over tricks of the trade. This is, you know, for marksman and cutthroat skills. So these are the rogues like main, like generator and spender skills. So if you're looking to do a build like that, that's something that you should consider. Let me see here. Cheap shot. This is for any kind of build that maximizes crowd control effects. Inner sight. This buffs the inner sight specialization. I swap back and forth from inner sight and combo points, so this really wasn't too attractive to me, since it's not something that I kind of like stuck through. You know, there's a lot of variables in that decision. Ultimate skill. This is something I was considering. This may be my 3rd board, since I am currently spec'd into a death trap build, and I use traps. I already did the trapper Paragon board, and then I chose another Paragon board, which we'll get to later. But as you can see, you want to go through your boards, you want to read your boards, and you want to find out which board benefits your build the most, and you want to stick to that board. Because later on, if you want to change your board, if you want to refund, it's going to cost you a ton of gold. Gold is very important in this game. I'm low on gold because I've been mixing and matching different Paragon nodes. I've been taking out, putting in, swapping skills, upgrading items. I've been spending a lot of gold, a lot of gold. So this Paragon board, Exploit Weakness, is probably the first Paragon board that you should go into. I already learned that I already learned that what are the words I'm looking for? I already learned the hard way. I didn't look through every Paragon board. I found the Trapper build. I said, I'm going Trapper. I'm doing that one first. But this is a huge Paragon board. Exploit Weakness. It helps with vulnerable damage, crit damage. Also, you have the Hunter Killer rare node, which is absolutely insane node. Plus 2 elite damage, plus 2 movement speed after killing elites. So you see why you want to get into this first. Allows you with some flexibility in your build, and actually just buffs your character when fighting elite mobs, right? Because that's what you want to do. You want to go from pack to pack, kill elites, get the drops, get the loot, get the gold, level up. So this is going to increase your your farming speed like exponentially. It's huge. And then I went with Deadly Ambush. You deal 23 times whatever increased critical strike damage to enemies affected by your trap skills, so this buffs up. I didn't go for the glyph socket just yet. I'm still low on glyphs, but what you want to do is you want to find 2, maybe 3 boards. 3 might be pushing it, definitely 2 boards, and then you want to kind of rush through those boards, or like make beelines for those legendary nodes and get the smaller rare nodes that will just help your character exponentially, because these are multiplicative buffs. So multiplicative buffs in this game are huge, and they increase your power dramatically, right? So pretty much like the loop is, you get to level 50. Every time you level, you get a Paragon point. You want to place that into your Paragon board, and then you want to be doing nightmare dungeons. Nightmare dungeons allow you to upgrade your glyphs. You want to find the glyphs you want that benefit your build. Something that uses your main stat usually are the best choices, and then you want to work your way through the Paragon boards that you like and find all the rare nodes and the legendary nodes that are gonna help you increase your power dramatically, because the benefit to playing into your Paragon board is you're not at the mercy of RNG, right? You're not waiting for upgraded weapons or rings or armor or anything to drop and you're crossing your fingers, because that can take hours, that can take days of playtime to find an upgrade. This is guaranteed. All you have to do is, do your chores, do your dirty work, do your dungeons, do your renown, whatever, farm. You can, by playing the game, you level up, and you'll level up fairly quickly, because the experience, the amount of experience that you get over World Tier 3 and World Tier 4 is just massive. So it's definitely, it's a guaranteed way to boost your character's power and progress without having to be at the mercy of RNG. So it's very important. I really hope you guys enjoy this little tidbit, tips and tricks about the Paragon board. The game doesn't necessarily explain a lot in how the Paragon board system works. So hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the video. Drop a like. If you haven't subbed, drop the sub. Peace.